It's nice and clean, just falls off your tongue. Again, I've been talking about that a lot, tongue scraping. I don't like to scrape my tongues after I drink beer. These are beautiful. Greetings, Tiffany here from the Travelling Pint. And today I'm gonna do something a little bit different because I actually have 2 Milkshake IPAs in my fridge and I'm gonna compare them. So this one's from the West Coast. Again, this came with the beer mail of their award-winning IPA. So this is from R&B Brewing out in East Vancouver. And they've kind of jumped on, I guess, the milkshake train as well. And I believe this is the first one they've created. So I'm excited to give this one a try. And then I have this one by Bellwoods, which you've all seen out there. Some are lucky enough to have tried it, but I'm gonna pour them both into glasses. And I bought, this is my bottle opener from Milwaukee, so this is kind of like in between the two maybe, representing a little bit. So I'm gonna pour these both in the glasses and I'm gonna see how they both taste. It's not really a competition, but I just thought it was kind of cool to be able to place 2 similar beers from different sides of Canada in the same glasses into my skullware. So first I'll pour the Bellwoods. I want sort of a lighter gold. Totally has that haze on there, as you can see. I'll let it foam up while it sits there, right? So you can't see through that at all. Beautiful color, and oh, the aroma off there already. You're getting that nice tropical note, a lot of mango, and that vanilla. It's really interesting how vanilla comes through. I'm not a huge vanilla fan, but there's something about that combination with the sort of tropical fruit that makes me enjoy it. So I'm getting tons of that right off the top. And now I'm going to pour the one from R&B Brewing. Cool, so we're getting a little bit more clarity off of that, which is kind of cool. Oh, and some different notes too. I am getting a little bit more hop character, so you can see that color there, and then a little bit comparison. It's kind of hard without a white background and the light shining right on it, but the Bellwoods does have more haze to it. It's a little bit more thick, or whatever that word is that you can't see through. And this one's a little bit more translucent, just a smidge. So right up the smell of the R&B, I'm still getting fruit. I'm getting lots of pineapple, all those nice tropical notes. I'm getting some mango, and I'm also getting some apple on there too. But what I did read about this beer before is they actually use apple puree. So it says notes, our Milkshake IPA contains lactose, right, which makes it the Milkshake IPA, and it's brewed with oats and apple puree for a soft and full body. So I'm actually super interested to try that. Some of you might know green apple is not always a great note to have on a beer because it can mean other things, but a certain amount is acceptable, and in this case they've used apple puree, so I'm intrigued to try that. And again here, like I said, oh, juicy, really passion fruit. I don't think I could tell you what a passion fruit smells like, but because I know that's what this one's made with, it's like bursting through and it's almost mouth-watering. So I think I'm gonna try the R&B first, just because I'm getting a little less off of there, so I don't want to kind of blow it out if it's a little bit different than that one. So nice mouthfeel right off the bat. Again, I'm getting that little bit of appleness coming through there, which is quite nice. It's sort of, oh yeah, the bitterness starts to build a little bit, and the sweetness too. That's an interesting beer. It definitely doesn't have as thick of a body as some Milkshake IPAs. It's almost a little bit more on the IPA side, but I'm loving that because I feel like I could have more than one glass, which with some of the Milkshake IPAs I tend to only have. And there's definitely some lingering in there of a little bit of sweetness, which is kind of catching up. It's very interesting. Some nice lacing on the glass. Oh, well done, R&B. I wish I was closer. And now on to the shark. Street shark. No, milkshake. Milk shark. Good grief. Sorry, I can't even keep them straight. So I'm fortunate to have some friends that help bring them my way from Toronto because I know I don't live as close. I don't get there as often as all you milk shark heads, I guess I could say, that are enjoying them. Oh yeah, that is a very different beer. The vanilla's coming through, almost like a burst of fruit. So the fruit's a little bit more in your face, and you are getting a little bit more thickness to that beer as well. Oh, it almost reminds me of Flintstone vitamins. I don't know if you had those as a child or if I'm dating myself here. When you'd be like, your mom would say, have you had your Flintstone vitamin today? And you'd be like, no, because they're so good and you want to eat the whole bottle. So there's a little bit of childhood memory coming back from that. Overall, they're both fantastic beers. But I love the different spin that I think R&B's put on that as well. Because like I say, I don't mind these beers, but I can only have a glass or so. That's my preference. I think they're very well done, but I can only drink one. This, I find it's a little bit thinner and a little bit more of that IPA, and that hop's kind of coming through. So I'll have no problem putting back the rest of this bottle, and maybe someone who's watching this as I post it in a few minutes will come by and help me out with the rest of the Milkshake. Mind you, there's not much left. Oh, this is this bigger bottle too. Cool, so continue to love Bellwoods. They're making great stuff. And if you guys are on the West Coast or no matter where you are, check out R&B Brewing. They are just recently a gold medal winner from the BC Beer Awards. They're in East Vancouver and they're repping out some great beers. I really like how they kind of jumped on this train but put their own twist on it. Flavors of juicy orange and pineapple. Yeah, you're getting orange in there too. RSRM 4, 17.5. IBU is 38. I'm not sure if it's labeled on there. This one's 7 ABV. And this one is... Oh, it doesn't say. Strong ale. Whatever. So cheers to everyone. I'm going to enjoy these for lunch. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I want to get closer my views up there so you guys can catch more stuff. Have a wonderful holiday, and I'll be back with more beer soon. Cheers. So good. It's going to be a good day.